The inauguration of Donald Trump marked a significant departure from the traditions and dignity historically associated with such events in American politics. What unfolded during Trump's swearing-in ceremony and the subsequent actions surrounding it not only shocked many Americans, but also cemented the event as one of the most controversial inaugurations in U.S. history. Unlike the inspiring speeches and poetic moments that defined inaugurations such as John F. Kennedy's or Joe Biden's, Trump's ceremony lacked these elements of unity and aspiration. At JFK's inauguration, Americans were moved by the timeless words, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." Similarly, Biden's inauguration featured Amanda Gorman's powerful poetry, which spoke to hope and resilience. In stark contrast, Trump's inauguration offered no such uplifting moments. Instead, it was riddled with a sense of discord and spectacle, with Trump placing his hand questionably on the Bible as he took the oath of office. Critics compared the scene to absurd imagery, calling attention to the incongruity of the moment. Trump's disregard for tradition extended beyond the ceremony itself. Unlike past presidents who used their inaugural moments to call for unity and present a vision for the future, Trump began sowing division from day one. In his first acts as president, he moved to whitewash his contentious past, including his role in inciting insurrectionist behavior. Reports emerged of Trump considering pardons for individuals involved in the January 6th Capitol attack. This act, if carried out, would signify a profound betrayal of justice, potentially allowing individuals who committed violent acts, including against law enforcement, to walk free. Discussions around these pardons highlighted Trump's willingness to appease his most extreme supporters, even at the expense of accountability. Legal analysts noted that some individuals, who were not directly captured on video but still participated in the insurrection, could have their sentences commuted. This move outraged many Americans, as it appeared to undermine the rule of law and reward criminal behavior that undermined democratic institutions. Adding to the controversy was the way Trump used executive orders immediately after his inauguration. One particularly egregious example involved a proclamation related to inauguration days, mandating that flags be flown at full mast. Critics saw this as a petty and disrespectful jab at the traditions upheld by past presidents, including Jimmy Carter. The optics of Trump signing these orders, with his supporters cheering him on, stood in stark contrast to the gravity of the moment and the need for serious governance. The fawning praise Trump received from his allies during and after the inauguration further highlighted the deeply polarized state of American politics. For some, the event marked the beginning of an era defined by authoritarian tendencies and the erosion of democratic norms. Yet, amid the chaos, a few moments of quiet resistance stood out. Former Presidents Barack Obama and George W. Bush, both present at the inauguration, subtly signaled their disapproval. While no audio captured their exchange, professional lip readers interpreted Obama expressing concern about the direction of the country and questioning how to stop what was unfolding. This candid moment between two former leaders, one Democrat and one Republican, underscored the bipartisan alarm over Trump's presidency. Both men, despite their ideological differences, shared a sense of responsibility to uphold democratic values and resist the normalization of Trump's behavior. Their interactions served as a reminder that defending democracy transcends party lines. Trump's inauguration also highlighted the complicity of some Democratic leaders who attended the event. Critics questioned why figures like Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries extended courtesies to Trump, arguing that their presence legitimized a president whose actions and rhetoric had consistently undermined democratic principles. This criticism reflects a broader debate within the Democratic Party about how to balance institutional respect with the need to confront authoritarianism. The event's aftermath revealed even more troubling implications. Trump's interactions with prominent African American leaders during the inauguration, including a widely criticized handshake, were viewed by many as performative attempts to counter accusations of racism. Observers noted the irony of Trump's gestures, considering his administration's track record on racial issues and his failure to denounce white supremacy unequivocally. For all the spectacle and controversy, the inauguration underscored a stark reality. Trump's presidency represented a fundamental challenge to American democracy. His actions and rhetoric, both during and after the event, signaled a departure from the values and norms that had long defined the nation's political culture. The moment demanded a response from all Americans, regardless of party affiliation, to unite in defense of democracy. In the years following Trump's inauguration, the country faced a choice: to succumb to the divisive and authoritarian tendencies he embodied, or to rally around the principles of equality, justice, and accountability. As history unfolds, it will be the actions of ordinary citizens and leaders alike that determine whether democracy prevails or falters in the face of such challenges. This moment serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of democratic institutions and the importance of vigilance in protecting them. It calls on Americans to reject complacency, confront authoritarianism, and recommit to the values that have long defined the nation. In the words of past leaders who faced their own trials, the responsibility lies with each generation to safeguard democracy and ensure its survival for the future.